Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Vencabot Uncharted Drake's Fortune Action. My name is David. Guys, we're playing this on the Nathan Drake Collection PS4. I think it's supposed to be remastered in some capacity, right? Or am I wrong about that? Is there just a port, maybe? It doesn't. I saw some trailers for it. It didn't look that great, graphically speaking, but I think it's somewhat remastered. Anyway, this is the PS3, exclusive from way back in the day. I think it was an early title for the PS3, as one of the, one of the big selling points for buying one. And I bought it back in the day, and I played it, and I really hated this game. It's a game I've mentioned on stream before that it's very unusual for me, because it's a game that I played, and I was like, wow, this game is really not a lot going on under the hood. It's very simple, super simple, and really just pretty brain dead. And I really was bothered by how bored I was playing it. But there were things I liked about it. I enjoyed the cutscenes, more or less. I thought that they were a bit, overrated in terms of it being very much like a movie. People are like, it's like watching a movie. Well, great, I've seen movies. I guess that was sort of my my feeling there with the praise it got at the time for being very cinematic. It's like playing a movie. Great, awesome. That's all I always wanted, was to play a fucking movie. New game. So my goal here is to play through this game and maybe even play the sequels and compare them. So this is my only game that I've ever played in the franchise. Was the first game, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. Never played Uncharted 2. People said that Uncharted 2 was way better, but some of you guys know from my previous rants that I find it interesting when that argument comes up for AAA games, especially, Katie, that, the sequel is way better. Like, basically, what happens for all these AAA games is that a game will come out like Uncharted. It'll go 10 out of 10 on every gaming blog, right? Like, literally just sweeps 10 out of 10s everywhere. And then the next game comes out 2 years later, and people are like, dude, the sequel is way better than the first. The first was ass. The first was boring. The first was, very simple and basic and, really not that great in the grand scheme of things, but the sequel is fucking awesome. Right? That's where the franchise really starts, is Uncharted 2. And it's like, dude, y'all said that Uncharted 1 was fucking 10 out of 10 too. How can I trust you guys anymore? You guys are talking nonsense. You guys are caught up in this crazy hype. I'm going a little rant here, guys. Sorry. Let's play the game. Let's let the game speak for itself. Because it's been recapitalismed, huh? Buy the same game for more than it's worth, says Katie. Well, in their defense, Katie, this game was actually a game I got for free through PS Plus, and it has Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 in it. Oh, so that's not really that bad, I think. Let's do the campaign. There's a speedrun mode. It's kind of fun. So difficulty defaults to easy. That's kind of unusual. I wonder what that means. They're trying to fucking roast? They're trying to insult me? Is it even easier than easy? So here's the mode that just you don't even play at all. I guess it's just cutscenes. I guess there's no combat whatsoever, maybe? Or maybe you have unlimited health or something? Just speedruns Venka's kryptonite. Honestly, J-Bomb, you're right. I never thought about that before, J-Bomb, about how I have this fetish for time limits in games. And you just fucking blew my mind, J-Bomb. Maybe that's why I love speedruns so much, why I love like time limits in games so much, because it's so against my character to do anything fast in a game that I find it so exciting when games are like, do it fast. Hard, crushing, brutal. Let's put it on hard mode. New game data, sure. How you doing, J-Bomb? Welcome aboard. Yeah, I have this thing when games have like a mechanic in it that says, if you beat this stage in less than this time, we'll give you like a piece of concept art. To me, that really excites me. Probably gonna play the volume here, guys. This is my first time playing this game. I have no idea how it's mixed. Why does this game runs at 60 frames? There must be a beginning of any great matter, but the continuing into the end until it be thoroughly finished yields the true glory. Sir Francis Drake. Alright, that's pretty, what's what I'm looking for? Catalogical.
I am here off the coast of Panama, where we just recovered what we believe to be the coffin of legendary explorer Sir Francis Drake,
nice.
Who was buried at sea over 400 years ago. Are you sure you want to be defiling your ancestors' remains like that?
You make it sound so dirty.
Not an even 60.
Besides,
but 60-ish.
Thought you didn't believe me.
Look, KO Fiend.
Well, I did do my research, and apparently Francis Drake didn't have any children.
KO Fiend's like, don't be digging up this dead guy. Why? What did he do? It just seems pretty callous, right, KO Fiend?
You can't defile an empty coffin.
Or maybe they know it's empty.
What the hell?
Maybe not. I'm saying, KOF, it's just kind of callous, right? That they went out here to the sea to dig up Sir Francis Drake's fucking coffin. They're prying it open on the ship.
You devil.
It's a dead guy. Have some respect.
Come on, hold it up.
No way. Deal was for a coffin. That's it.
Wait a minute. If my show hadn't have funded this expedition, you wouldn't have...
got your story, lady.
Look, Mr. Drake, you signed a contract. I have a right to see...
Yeah, it's running at 60, which is kind of
every
nice.
single thing
For a remaster. I swear the old one must have not only been at 30 or less.
We got some trouble. Hurry it up.
Oh, pirates.
Okay, what's going on?
That's the first guy that dies in movies. Yeah, the guy that digs up the tomb, right? They make us hate him. It feels justified.
The modern kind.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't take prisoners.
But I think these are probably going to be okay.
Real prisoners.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Whoa, what are you talking about? What are you...
Shouldn't
Like they
we
shouldn't
call
see the boats?
authorities or something?
Nothing else out there to see. It's a
That'd be
big
great
fucking blue
idea,
ocean.
But we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
What's worse?
You obviously haven't been in a Panamanian jail. Do you know how to use one of
What's up,
these?
Vince?
Yeah, it's
Been a
like
few
a
minutes here,
camera.
Vince.
You just
I mean, for a little bit,
point
as I
and
recall.
shoot, right?
Good girl.
Probably only get to play for like 2 minutes, but...
Here we go.
How do you play?
How the hell they find us
Okay.
out here?
This guy's been tailing me for weeks. Thought I lost him.
What'd you do to piss them off?
It's kind of a long story.
Okay. So how do I take cover? Is there going to be a tutorial here? If it does, will I actually read it?
These guys don't like
That's the
much,
question.
do they?
Who's driving that thing? Somebody else inside of it. Are they all on that same side of me? Well, I have cover here.
Hurry up, Sully.
I think some other guys jumped out of that thing.
That hurt.
Ow. So it's one of those games that have unlimited health. And that's something I'm not really accustomed to. I don't play a lot of games in this genre. Oh, they're gonna board me? They're good swimmers too. They're under the water.
They're climbing
So I can reload here, okay.
Oh, no, you don't.
Boy, if you don't fucking... This game is a pretty old game now, guys. I can cut some slack. Again, I have no idea how much health I have because I'm not used to this kind of game. It does really seem like, you know, I have unlimited health, right? As long as I don't get shot too many times in a row. Look at my cool bare feet. I got a shot in on that guy. And the game feels alright. I don't mind shooting these guys. Got some rumble in the controller here as well. Yeah, I can really just stand here and just shoot, I guess. I think it's probably gonna get harder later, of course, of the intro to the game, the tutorial, so. There's gonna come a time where I'm gonna have to actually not just get shot while I stand there like a dumbass. This would actually be a lot more fun if they just stay on the boats. I guess I have to be more cautious of cover and stuff here this way, right? Yeah, how do I take cover? I don't know. It doesn't really seem to matter that much so far. Ah! Oh, you shot me in the face! Oh shit. So I got the heavy artillery. O button maybe? Yes, this is the O button.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, be careful.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh, fuck. Is there more than one of these guys here? Sully? Who's Sully? Is that
I
her?
don't think I'm getting my security deposit back.
I have to be just cautious here. Can I run? I can jump. Yeah, this is Sully, okay. Vince, if you hate tropes, you're gonna hate this game. But this game is nothing but tropes. As far as the eye can see. It's a modern video game. So, wow, this camera is panned way too hard right. Yeah, they call it like an over-the-shoulder sort of view, right? The strawberry jam bolt is gonna hit me. It's like, oh, the blood. Oh, it doesn't really hurt, like, at all. You're actually invincible, says Katie, but once you run out into the boss, you lose all your powers and have to rediscover them throughout the game. Well, probably. Maybe you're right, dude. Maybe they're like a magic talisman that's being invincible.
I can't leave you alone for a minute.
It's alright, says Vince. My beef with Uncharted is that they just keep making the same game every time.
You alright?
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
Well, if it isn't the beautiful and talented Elena Fisher.
Character introductions here.
Flattery will get you screen time.
Explosions,
Yeah,
is
more
Katie.
behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
Yeah, I think that
For Christ's
that
sakes.
if you're being charitable, Katie, you could say this game is an homage to all the tropes.
What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
They're gonna have all the 90s explosions. They're gonna have like the, you know, it's an Indiana Jones style adventure. Not enough smash cut to be Michael Bay, says Vince.
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin. Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
What is it?
Drake's lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully. He must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
I would say no. None of your business, lady. He's like, she's crazy, Sully. She's a woman.
So look, when Drake sailed,
I'm glad it's running at 60 at
he
least.
took the Spanish fleet completely by surprise. He
That's
captured
crazy,
their ships,
Justin. One more,
he took
Justin.
all their maps, their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire crew to silence.
Yeah, so this...
You see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully.
Shut the fuck up,
something
Drake.
so secret and so
That's what I'm saying,
valuable,
okay, he was looking at Sully, he was just like...
getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
I'm not into ladies. Here we go, El Dorado.
Oh,
Got a map.
El goddamn Dorado.
Very clearly
He was onto
labeled.
something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
El Dorado
Oh, so now you're
here.
interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out.
Well, that's a trope.
I'm telling you, Sully. This is it. This is finally it.
Yeah.
Last page torn out trope.
We got one little problem.
Yes, that's
The
what
lady.
I said. It blew up.
We got
It's
people that
sick.
have boobs with us.
No, that's why we have insurance, right? Oh. Oh no.
Playing on
the
PS4, by the way, guys. If you guys
camera.
are
The
just joining
camera's
us here.
fine. Don't worry about the camera. No.
Game is just hipster Indiana Jones times 2005 game design
Sully,
is
the girl
still.
can hold her own. You
Well
should have
said,
seen
Vince.
her.
Fine.
So
You
Justin
go
just beat the
on out
game
there
for
and
the
you
first time a
tell
few
her,
days
"We
ago. That's a
just
really
found
weird
the
coincidence,
lost
Justin.
City of gold. Maybe her producer can get it on the air tonight.
Oh, come on.
I played this game when it came out and beat it back
trust me?
then, but it's been a long time.
More or less.
Glad you enjoyed it, Justin.
Good. Because we're going to have every two-bit scumbag in the world racing us to this treasure unless we cut her loose right now.
Okay.
You're a real gentleman, Sully.
I know. It stinks. She'll get over it.
No, I don't care for over budget. I mean, do you realize that this could be like the biggest story of the year?
Of the whole year?
Hi.
Oh, they're gonna fucking
No, I don't
drive off
trust
without
him,
her.
okay? That's why we need to move fast. So just get me the camera crew, and I promise you that.
Bye!
Son of a bitch.
Bye me!
Hey!
Where are they staying? Look at this place.
Should have seen that one coming. Ugh.
Oh. Men, am I right? Just had a lot of fun with this, says Justin, huh? Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it. This is quite pretty here.
Hold on. Hold on, kid. I'm not as young as I used to be.
They left her there, Katie.
Yeah, you weren't too old for that little barmaid in Lima, were you?
I was kind of curious if they were gonna actually
Well, that was
like go out to her and be like, "Hey, listen,
Although I must admit,
we can't take you with us." She'd be like, "Oh no," but they're just like, "Fuck it, just leave her."
Well, hang in there, old timer. We're
Voice acting is very
just
solid.
about there.
you know, this reminds me. I ever tell you about the time I pawned a phony 16th century Santo off on Pablo Escobar? Risky move, but by the time he figured it out, I was... Nate, are you even
Why
listening
am I
to
making?
me?
Why am I this making me sick?
Hanging on every word.
Why waste my breath?
Is it? I thought I turned motion blur off. Something about the way this camera's moving is making me sick. I have not, Justin. I only played the first one. I'm gonna turn off motion blur just in case. I'm pretty sure it's already turned off. Let's see here. Options. Display. No, I guess. Is there not one for video? I guess there's not one for video here. I have to leave the game to turn that off or something. Subtitles on, sure. Game hints, yeah. Uncharted 4 was the only other Uncharted game I played and enjoyed that one too, huh? Maybe you should play the rest of them, dude. Maybe you should go through them and pick up the series. So as I recall, there is a collectible around here. Like some kind of, I'm not sure what it was. Some kind of like just artifact or something. I'm sorry, it's in display under the colors. I'm a doofus. It's like, what are you looking at? Think about it. Motion blur object. Yeah, object. And so I turned off camera. Let's turn it off entirely. No motion blur. Probably not going to make any difference. Let's try it. Bah. I don't know if it's any different now. I'll probably get used to it. I think it is better now. Okay, so we're out here in the jungle. I remember when I first played this on PS3, and PS3 was relatively young when this game came out. We were still used to PS2 graphics, and I'm being like, whoa, look at all the flora, wow. It's like I'm actually in the jungle. I'm looking at something in the bottom left that's making me a little bit nauseous myself. Can't fix that for you guys. Yeah, I remember this is quite beautiful. Again, the lighting was pretty impressive at the time. Can I jump? I guess raw jump, so Dix would like this game. Is this a jump button? Hup. Look at him, we got a little like a moon jump. Whee. Can't climb this? Oh, I can't, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a collectible here. I didn't put on the 100% tag for this playthrough. I don't think I want to go through and find every little thing. I think that some of them are pretty well hidden in places that really are pretty stupid. It kind of reminds me of, this is the same developer that made The Last of Us. That game also had collectibles that were sort of like, kind of a thing sometimes, but not all the time. Like, it's not very rewarding to explore in these games, right? I have an issue with the design of The Last of Us, where the game is, of course, super linear, and there are lots of little nooks and crannies where there's nothing. There's no treasure to find, of course, in most of these kind of sorts of places. So really it's there to be looked at as you pass, which is fine, except that in some rare cases they hide a collectible there, which means that you have to check every single spot to see if there might be one if you want to get 100%. But most of the time, of course, there's nothing. Like, 99% of the time there's nothing. I think if you want to have, like, collectibles scattered around, it should be, more of a thing. Make it more of a thing so it's more rewarding, not like a, barely there sort of thing. This is a movie or game. I can't tell. The graphics so real. It's so real. It's like playing a movie, dude. This sort of was kind of interesting, right, Katie? In the sense that this game was, one of the early games that was like, this game looks realistic. I think that every generation has that moment where you're like, oh wow, this new gen looks great. But I really don't remember for, PS2 era or really any other era before PS3 and Xbox 360 being just like, wow, this looks real. It looks photorealistic. Of course, in retrospect, it's kind of funny because they're not really that real compared to, modern graphics or what we have, in the future. But there was this thing where this lighting in this game, it sort of just seemed really like, wow.
You really think Francis Drake came all the way up here, huh? We're an awful long way from England.
Okay. Yeah, I remember being impressed by the voice acting in this game when it first came out, first playing it. It's very, polished in that respect. Gotta collect the treasures around the world, says Justin. Huh? FF10 FMVs were lauded as the end-all. Yeah, I remember that, Katie. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I take it back. Remember that demo disc, Katie? I forget what game it came with. But we all played that demo of FF10. That was like, whoa! That game looked good.
Maybe you're not reading that thing right. Let me see it.
No, this is the place.
Well,
There's
fuck.
nothing here, Nate. Another goddamn dead end.
Easy, Sully. Just relax.
Or the FMVs, huh? Yeah, they're not even, they're just pre-rendered stuff. I love, Katie, when people don't realize they're FMVs, right? All right, let me finish that. Let me be overt here, guys. I fucking hate when games will pre-render FMVs in the same graphics as the game itself to try to convince you that what you're looking at is not an FMV. To make it appear more impressive than it is in terms of the engine. Right? They'll use the same character models as the actual main game and the same, whatever else, but they might include a lot of stuff they wouldn't normally be able to do in a, like some really fast cuts between areas without any loading in between them, or, some kind of particle effect that wouldn't be possible otherwise. Something like that, right? They make it look like it's in-game graphics, but it's not at all in-game graphics. It's just something that they rendered on a, special machine, and then pre-rendered it, and then playing it back as a fucking, MP4. Well, they load something in the background or something like that. It's I find that to be really disingenuous. Something up here looks like maybe, or maybe not. Suddenly you have to watch your video game locked to... Yeah, there's that too, Vince. Yeah, there's that. Especially when you have like the remasters, Vince, where they will, the same game might have been 30 frames forever on the original console, but on the remaster on Steam, it's very overt when they go to the pre-renders because it halves the frame rate or more. Or if you play it in ultra-high res, they look clearly upscaled. If the game graphics are running in 4K and the cutscenes in 720 at 30, you're like, ugh. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, if you're going to do FMVs, at least do them like, like we did back on PS1 era, which was, do them in graphics that are more, cinematic. They're not necessarily the same as the in-game graphics. That made them feel kind of special and kind of fun that way. And, you know, I feel like when you do it with the just in-game graphics, it's almost like you're lying to the players about how strong the console is or isn't. Remember there being a shooting part here. Can I shoot right now? I can.
What do you think this is, Incan?
Nah, it's older than that. Like 2,000 years old.
So he's kind of like Indiana Jones. He's like he knows about history and shit. If I was out here, I'd be like, oh, wow. Lots of bricks. That's dope. But Nathan Drake, he'd be like, oh, yeah, it looks Incan, Mayan. Wait. Look at he alternates hands. That's fun. It's not always the exact same animation. Kind of cool. I'm not sure how that's realistic. I hate all the stuff you cannot climb in this, huh? Yeah, I remember that being an issue when I first played this back in the day. The platforming in this game is really dumb. I think that if you compared this game to, say, the very first Tomb Raider, or any of the PS1 Tomb Raiders, they would not compare favorably. In fact, you would sort of... I think that if you compare this game to Tomb Raider, and look at the similarities between them thematically and in the gameplay, but then see how they diverge from one another, you'll realize that in this era of game design, we start to see games becoming way more casual. The frame rate's not locked, and it's kind of pissing me off. It runs at 60 sometimes it kind of stutters down to 30. Anyway, we see that games became more casual, right? It's the same game. It's just Tomb Raider, but extremely simplified. From the shooting to the jumping to the exploring the environments. But in so many other ways, they're exactly the same, right? It's just a baby's first Tomb Raider. Playboy, explorer, badass, killer, archaeologist. What a combination. So unique. Katie, I told you already, dude. It's an homage. It's an homage. I always think of this cutscene from GTA 5, J-Bomb, when you're watching the TV. The other, like the TV shows in GTA 5 you can watch on the television, like actual, like, you know, 5-minute long episodes, which are kind of fun. They have one where it's about some anime, you know, superheroine, and she's dressed hella skimpy, and she's fighting these big robots, and some fanboy's like, no, it's more intelligent than it looks. She's subverting all the tropes. And he goes, motherfucker, I am all the tropes. I always think about that, right? Because a lot of these games you find, you know, they'll be like, oh yeah, we're you know, homaging all these tropes. It's like, oh, is that what it is? I thought you were just being fucking lazy. The puzzles can be on par with Tomb Raider sometimes as Dance with the Felines. The puzzles, the puzzles. Yeah, I never played anything past this game. I remember there being like a couple puzzles. I could be wrong. It's been many years. I remember like a couple of like Resident Evil style puzzles where you had to, you know, do like a sliding puzzle or some shit like that. But I remember mostly just doing stuff like this, walking around an environment and not having a whole lot to do, and then shooting guys with this button, the shoot guy button. At least not a millionaire philanthropist, says J-Bomb. At least not in this game. I never played this. You ever play this game, J-Bomb, the Uncharted franchise? Alright, so there's nothing here. I think. Maybe there is, but maybe if I walk over here, something will happen. Yep. Watch the flail jump. Everybody's gonna flail jump. Everybody's gonna flail jump. I'm gonna say $8,000. Flail jump! Knew it. What's up, Anthony Mach?
Find anything?
Nothing yet.
Flail jump. Another flail jump here if I'm lucky. Flail jump! I have the collection. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to play them before you or tag along for the ride fresh, you know? Yeah, good idea, J-Bomb. Whee! I like how he turns his head when I turn my camera. That's really fun. Although, it's very realistic, guys. I'm just finding things I hate about this game, like, that don't even deserve to be hated on. I'm just hella nitpicking. But here's the thing, guys, right? Oh, fuck.
Be careful up there.
I love when I turn the camera in a game and the guy turns his head. It's kind of like realistic, right? But you know what I hate? Not being able to see their fucking face. Right? I like... Oh. I hate when you turn the camera and they'll like... Can I see your face, dude? And he's just like... Don't deserve it, you sure? Thank you for the gift sub, Bones. Welcome aboard. This full-blown automatic, you don't deserve it. Flail jump. Okay, so let's see here. So I got some platforming here now. I have to kind of find which way to go. That's gameplay. I respect that, right? You gotta kind of measure the distance, see how far I can jump.
There's something funny about the ground down there.
Up shows me where things are. I just hold it down, huh? A little depth of field. What is he doing? Oh, he's following him. Okay, so I can look at things in the environment, huh? Something funny about the ground down there? What are you talking about? Oh, so you can...
Hello. We gotta find a way to smash through this.
Ooh, little puzzle. I gotta find a way up there and push that thing off the edge. I can go around the outside with a pier, perhaps. How do I get over there? I can probably go on this ledge. Huh? Whoa. Whoa, man. I found 2 Vencabots on Patreon. You want to link me one of yours? There's 2 of them? That doesn't seem right. I'd look at maybe I got an imposter. What's looking bones? Thank you, Dix, for the Patreon link. So how do I climb to this ledge? I have to kind of climb down here, you would think. O button? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Vencabot, huh? Vencabot, dude. Like fucking the RZA. Whee. The Vencabot. Okay. Yeah, this is something that, again, just sitting here hating, guys. Just sitting here and just hating on shit for, like, no reason. I gotta tell you, this sort of mechanic is a huge pet peeve of mine in games. Where you, like, go to, like, a ledge and you shimmy. You shimmy, you shimmy, you shimmy. Then you get to a spot and you gotta hold the other direction and then bounce off. Like, there's no decision-making there. There's no, you know, there's no execution, no decision-making. What is there, then? Nothing, right? It's just a fucking brain-dead task you have to do. You know, at least have me have, like, some kind of grip meter so I gotta, like, hurry or something. Anything. Anything to make it, you know, something more interesting than just literally holding a direction. Until the game's like, you're done holding that direction. Good job. Okay, so I made that. Can I drop here and die? Okay, oh. No, so this is not actually a death pit. It's kind of fun. We found a little door here.
I think we're gonna need the flashlights for this one.
Fuck a flashlight, bro. There we go.
Whoa.
So, do I have a flashlight? Oh, I do. It's on my waist. Cool. Not sure if that's super realistic. I think that's how that actually works. I don't know. I'm not really an explorer guy. You want to have both hands free, right? So you want to have your flashlight at your waist, but how would you, like, point where you want it to go? Okay. Okay, I'm surprised it's not any shooting yet. But we're the first guys here in a very long time, right? We're out here raiding tombs, like a certain raider of tombs.
What a warm and homey place, huh?
Shut the fuck up, Sully.
Well, not quite what you were expecting, huh?
Yeah. Where's all the damn gold?
Yeah, this place was picked clean centuries ago.
No good limey pirate.
No, it wasn't Drake. Check this out. Looks like the Spanish got here before he did.
He's like, wait.
What the hell, Sully?
Nate, I'm not looking for a lousy piece of tin. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt. I was really
Debt to
counting
who?
on this one.
Is this male Tomb Raider? No way.
Too many big bar tabs in Lima, I guess.
That and, well, just a few bad deals.
Yeah, well, I always told you to stay away from the bad guys. And the bad girls.
That's my weakness, guys.
Look who's talking.
What's that supposed to mean?
That reporter? I saw the way you were eyeing her.
Why is she a bad
Elena?
girl?
Please. I snuffed any chance with her the second we ditched her on that dock.
All's fair in love and war, kid.
And what if you can't tell the difference?
Then, my friend, you are in big trouble.
That's what problem a lot of us have.
Those Spaniards sure
Bulge
left a lot
editions
of
as
crap
bones, huh?
behind.
Okay. That's where I came from. Can I go back out of curiosity? No, I fell off a thing. Can I climb this thing? No, at least not outside of a cutscene. Okay. Alright, well, okay. Pretty cool stuff on the walls. Can I go first person? I bet you I can somehow. Let's see here. Yeah, not that button. Triangle button? No. Square button? Oh, I can punch? Oh, shit. Look at him swinging, boy! Yes! So I can jump like Dix would do here. Just, I can jump. I also have the O button. Does nothing unless I'm by cover. I can take cover here. Okay, it's my cover button. That's my aim button. L1 does nothing. R1 does nothing. Maybe they like reload. To have D-pad stuff, I can lock on. I can zoom in a little bit, but it's not really like a first-person view. In other directions, oh, I can change weapons with this. Okay, I see. Okay. Very simple controls, as you would expect. For a simple game. Looks pretty good, graphically speaking. Not really huge on the way the camera kind of sways around. That might be why it made me feel sick earlier. So we got some puzzle here. Can I push this? I can take cover by it. Can I shoot it? Oh, I can. Well, that's dope. Can I shoot to nothing? I can. Sick. Destruction. I love it. I love destroying stuff. Ancient stuff.
Careful, Nate. That's quite a drop.
So we got some kind of little crevasse here. I can't look down for some reason. That's obnoxious.
We gotta find a way across.
You were playing with Dr. M.D. Makoto earlier, huh? That's Q, I think. Quincy. No, Quentin, excuse me. Gotta find a way across. I'm gonna solve some puzzles. Can I climb on this? I can. Well, there's an explosive over there. Pop!
That'll work.
Climb this. Never seen a Mac like that since Mexi. It couldn't do shit. He plays very fast. It's very, very fast, Makoto. There's a goodie over there. I want that goodie. Period. Dr. Pancake, yeah, same guy. MD stands for Monster Dong, says Bones, huh? Sure. Got a gold ring. First treasure, huh? So they kind of shine, they kind of shimmer and shine. Like in that one song that Aladdin sang. Alright. Mantis Toboggan, huh? No Sunny fans. No, not me. Yeah, I can't really look up high or down low in this game. That's sort of interesting. Kind of reminds me of like Doom. Everything's just on one axis. We have pretty cool little detail on the wall there. Now we gotta get to this door here. I turned off hintage, I believe, which is kind of cool. That's nice you can do that. I want to make this thing go somehow. If I were to shoot the chain, it probably wouldn't help. Can I interact with it in some way? I can. The fuck? I'm gonna mash it. It's a belt light, but I noticed that too. I'm not really sure how well that would work. I guess it depends on the way it was engineered. I'm not mashing fast enough.
Let me do that.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna get trapped in here, I guess.
I'll hold it open. See if you can jam it from the other side.
We got a cart here. Pull the apple carts up from Tilbury Hill.
All right, let go. This ought to hold it.
You think so?
Hurry,
Like
Sully.
a little wooden cart. What do you mean hurry? We gotta get out of here. Well, we're dead.
That was a little too close. Let's hope this place has a back door, huh?
Wow. What a bunch of idiots. So I can use this to zoom in on stuff.
Familiar. I think there's something in Drake's journal about this.
So here's where we have like one of the game's core mechanics. I thought it was gonna be more of a mechanic later on, but it's really it's not that much of a mechanic. So we got this thing where we can look at our journal and get
there
hints
it
on the
is.
puzzles. It's kind of cool.
Looks like this thing is some kind of lamp or
Cool idea.
brazier. See if you can light it.
A brazier?
So,
I love
after all your
braziers.
bitching about the cigar, now it comes in handy, huh?
So I can turn pages, or I just open it and close it. Wow. I would not be burning shit in here. You got limited oxygen. Let's light a fucking fire.
We gotta figure a way to clear this debris.
I always say debris. Is that something as debris? I believe it's pronounced debris, Drake. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's debris. I've seen the way it's spelled. Well, I'm gonna get through here. I don't think I want to just
This
explode
wood's
it.
pretty dry. I bet we could burn it.
Probably right.
Nice.
Fire! Fire! Yes!
Now what?
Okay, well, I can look around here. I can do some bunch of shimmying and shaking. Are you telling me they intentionally added an S only for it to be silent? Debris. That's what I'm saying. It should be pronounced debris. It'd be stupid for it to be called debris. I wonder where debris comes from. That's kind of unusual in English. It's probably it's like a borrowed word. Even then, seems like a weird choice to use for a borrowed word. Okay, well, there's stuff along the wall. I kind of remember this being a pretty annoying little platforming section. Okay.
Nate? I might have been able to do that 30 years ago.
Yeah, like this, like... Hey! You couldn't jump that time. Where am I going exactly? Oh! Okay, there's something over there for me to grab? I guess there is. Yay, we did it. Pretty sure it's French, says J-Bomb, huh? Debris. Yeah, but it's kind of a weird word to take from French, like just a bunch of shit. That's what debris means, right? Just a bunch of shit. You think we have our own word for that? I understand using borrowed words when it's like something that's, let's say there was something that, was,
I think there's a ladder behind all
I don't know, French. But debris is like something pretty universal to all cultures. Big pile of shit. Get explosions over here for some reason. Not sure why. Shall we experiment?
See if you can find a way to clear all this crap out.
Wow. So I can hold up to watch him do stuff for some reason. I'm watching you. You sexy man beast. Okay.
Let's get going.
The American word for a bunch of shit clustered together. I think that's Florida, right? Wow, okay, wow. Well, we're dead. Is that gonna question why the door is locking behind them? Like, what's the function of this in its culture? Tell you what it is. Look at this fucking skull, man. Is to kill us. We're just going deeper and deeper into the death hole. We got dead guys everywhere, man. Look at all these fucking dudes. They're not okay. Not even a little bit okay. Can I shoot these? I can. So I can't look any higher. If I aim, I can. What is the point of that? I guess my camera's hitting the ground here? But if I aim, it pulls in closer so I can... I don't know. Okay, dead guys. Dead guys. What we got over here? Okay, it's just regular rocks, not dead guy rocks. Look how many dead guys there are. What the fuck? I don't see any tombs. They all just died on the way here, huh? How so? I got some cover here. It's chest high shooting, chest high walls. Pop. Pop. Okay. Pretty nice magnetism there for the cover. It feels good. Good game feel in that respect. I played some games that are cover shooters where it's really hard to get out of cover or hard to get into cover, but this game seems just right. So we got another puzzle here. It's a really weird jump. Shimmy, 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 and go up there, looks like. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Ugh.
What do you make of this?
What do I make of it? Like
Wait, I recognize these symbols.
something about Nathan Drake. Francis Drake. Why, dude?
The order of these signs has some importance.
Okay, so they have numbers there. We got weird pixelated circle thing. We've got angel guy. We got spider thing, and then we got evil face. What's up, Eddie? Forgot to press buttons in order or what? So there's evil face. That's last. There's buttons over there too. So there's pixelated circle. I gotta get over there. So can I jump to this thing? Yeet. Yeet. Flail jump. There's circle.
Hey, something's happening.
Sure, whatever it is gonna be good, not gonna kill us. So now we have to do Angel Dude is next, right? Oh, we had a good weekend, Eddie. Are you Angel Dude over here? Nah, couldn't be that easy. Let's jump to this thing. Okay, yeah. Whee. Supposed to be Angel Dude then? Yes. So press this. So far, so good, Eddie. I'm reminded already about what I didn't like about this game, which is that it is, it's sort of, to say it's linear is kind of an understatement. It really is just sort of just like, now do a thing. Now do the next thing. Now do a thing. And then none of the things you do are really that, that involved. Oh, where the fuck? Spider's next. Thought about rewatching JoJo, huh? Nice. How far, so I stopped watching JoJo at the end of part 4. At that point, I was sick of it. I enjoyed part 2 the most. Part 1 and 2, the first season was the best. Then I felt like part 3 was like half good and half boring. Then I felt the same way about part 4. I thought it was, part 4 was probably, I think, a better percentage of episodes I cared about overall. But it still felt like a lot of the episodes were just sort of not really there for me. They're sort of just, I felt like filler. And then I watched the first 3 episodes of part 5, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's too inconsistent. Rant's supposed to be natural, exactly. You can't just force the rant, dude. You gotta let the rants come. Yay. Currently on part 3, season 2. Second part of part 3. Yeah, I feel like I was disappointed in part 3 because parts 1 and 2 were so dense. I really think that the biggest strength of the first season of JoJo's is how dense it is. It's just bam, 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 bam. Awesome stuff happening all the time. Then part 3 really slowed the pace down. We had a lot of arcs that were like, 2 or 3 episodes long. And I felt like there were a lot of them were just filler. Just pointless standing around and staring. The animation quality took a big hit in part 3. I feel like in part 4, it was a little bit more fast-paced, more arcs I found interesting, and I think the animation quality improved in part 4. But at that point, I was already kind of, again, sort of salty that a lot of the time I spent watching JoJo's was watching episodes I didn't really care about. And, the ones that I cared about, I liked a lot. Nah. I assumed you would just grab the ladder. Oh, no. If I go over here and press O button, there we go. Boy, just go to the ladder. What are you doing, man? Maybe I'm misreading that. That's not a ladder? Oh, wait. Good. Boy, if you don't grab this fucking ladder! I did that. I didn't. The fuck? Okay. Got more dead guys. They're making designs out of them now, dude. It's never a good look, guys, when you have your decorated place with skulls. You'll always have your favorites, of course. I love all the parts so far. Totaro is your number 1. Jotaro. Just walked in on the greatest thing I ever heard. Boy, if you don't grab onto this fucking ladder, it's insane. I see you. That was really fucking glitchy. I walked off of it twice. He wouldn't grab onto it when I pressed the button to grab onto things. And the time it finally worked, I didn't press any buttons. I sort of walked to it and he's just sort of like, just climbed on the ladder automatically. Like I expected him to do the first time. Let's get some big death trap here, looks like. What kind of death trap? I push this thing? If I did, what's going to happen? I don't see anything good coming out of this. But sure. That's not good.
Okay, getting somewhere.
If you say so. This guy's very trusting. I've never seen an Indiana Jones film before, or what? Not exist in this universe? Oh, look, I'm solving a puzzle. The water's filling up the room now. Great. I'm making progress. It's like, what are you talking about? Get the fuck out of there. You're gonna die, dude. That's how you
Don't
fucking
tell
get
me you're
killed.
gonna swim in that.
I've been in worse.
Just a little tutorial there. Tell me I can dive in, I suppose. I love the JoJo joke where he tells a villain their next line, and it's always long and complex. Yeah, that's kind of funny, honestly. Just drop in, right? That's the whole point of this, right? Am I wrong? Swimming mechanics, I guess. Good thing you're streaming, because I've got a lot of stress trying to train a bunch of newbies in band over here in Cincinnati, huh? In band, like band class. You're training them up? That what, the college level? Tell them how to march and stuff, or what? Want to climb on this? I guess so. Maybe. There you go. There you go, bud.
I'm really wet.
That's what I'm trying to tell the gamer, look at all those wet clothes, how cool is that? It's still very novel. In fact, it's still very novel to this day, right? A lot of games don't do that. But how interesting is it, guys? That we see a lot of details that were in games last gen, not in games this gen, for two reasons, right? One is that, you know, there's people are lazy and don't want to fucking figure it out. But there's something over here, I don't even see it. There. Two is it was not up, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? But somebody cares, right? There's always somebody. But I can rotate these, I didn't know I could do that last time. It's pretty fun. Can I zoom in on it? Unfortunately, no. It's kind of cool. After school jazz club in high school. Okay. Train up these newbies to play in the jazz band. My bro was in the jazz band as a trumpet player. He was super into Maynard Ferguson at the time and Louis Armstrong. Got a bunch of CDs because of that. Just do what our old jazz teacher used to do. Just chase your students and smack them around with a saxophone. All great jazz comes from intense fear, huh? You can't have no fear with jazz. It really whips the llama's ass. I wish I could rotate the camera, but I have no camera control. What fucking generation is this? Yeah, this is the games. This is a big pet peeve of mine in this game and in a lot of games, right? Like, I just want to sort of reiterate myself here. I mentioned this earlier, right? Here we have this game's next objective, right? The next task it wants me to solve. And this is what it is. It wants me to go over here and press X. I want to go over here and press X. And he automatically jumps. He doesn't actually, the angle I chose in the stick doesn't have any impact on which way he goes. I approach here and he sort of just jumps to that ledge. Just grabs it, pulls himself up, right? Then gotta go up here. And same thing up here. Okay, there's no like jump height. There's no jump distance per se. It's just all pre-canned animations from just kind of climb stuff. Yeah, just go over here and I gotta hold right this time. And press X. Okay, now I gotta press X again, because he's just on the ledge. Okay. Ledge over there. Okay. Again, he's just auto-target it. I'm not gonna actually have to aim him at all. He sort of just jumps to the next thing. Okay. Yeah, like, what is the point of these sections?
I made it.
But that's such a huge part of, you know, modern quote-unquote platformer design. It's just hitting the X button a bunch of times. They're so in-depth, says Katie. I'm just hating, guys. I'm just hating. That's something I find kind of annoying. Again, if you can go back and play a game like Tomb Raider, you know, a lot of the thrill of that game, right, comes from one jump, right? Compare that to a game like this where you have to jump 20 times in a row and every single one is pre-canned. Tomb Raider, man, if you saw a fucking gap, you were like, oh shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna get a full speed run. I'm gonna leap off, hold the button down so he extends their hands out there. Then you get to hope you grab the ledge. Hope you have enough to jump, you know? Hope you aimed your jump right. Like, it's very thrilling, but I think is more, you know, it's more stimulating, right? Because you have to actually know the game's mechanics to sort of, you know, have to exploit those to succeed. And that's true of, you know, all the classic platforming, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario and any classic platformer, right? The thrill comes from learning the way that the jumps behave and then exploiting that to solve a problem. And in games like this, where the jumps are all pre-canned, you just press the button, and he sort of just automatically homes in on the ledge and then leaps toward it and grabs it. Like, what is the fucking point? How's your stream today, Hubie? I saw when I was passing out today that you were just starting your stream. Your morning Hearthstone stream. This sucks. I play the trombone, and it's almost impossible to solo to the J-Bomb, huh? Yeah, I can bet. Because some people like trombone solos. They have their place. Watching some random Mexican guy complain about Uncharted, my usual Monday, huh? I got a kind of a glowing jeans. Wish I had these in real life. Those are platformers, and this is an interactable movie. Yeah, exactly, Katie. I know you're being facetious, but that's exactly true, right? They weren't striving to be a platformer, right? They're just sort of, it's just another mechanic they have barely in this game. And I feel like every mechanic in this game is just barely in this game, because it really is just an interactive movie, and that's what they're striving for, and maybe they achieved that. So we got a bunch of traps here on the ground or something. I have to lift this up without touching any of these. Probably overthinking this. I'm kind of curious, though. No, I don't do anything. Okay, they're just graphical. Gotta both pull these, Sully.
I've got this one.
Do your job. Mashing triangle now. Okay, this time it just locks, huh? All right.
This looks safe.
So he won't run anymore. Now he's just on automatic walking mode. Again, because in this game, the actual... Here we go. Now I can run. I run faster than normal here. A little set piece for you guys. We're gonna never see these mechanics again. Okay, cool. They got the whole industry isn't this way, says Katie.
I made it!
I mean, this game sold gangbusters. This game really is seminal in the sense that it sort of created this style of game. You can call it a callback to, like, you know, like the classic, like, Flashback and Prince of Persia games, which were very much relatively similar to this. But in general, we saw a lot of games come out after this that were sort of like, let's not actually have gameplay. Who wants gameplay? Let's just have a movie, and then you can play it. And then you sort of feel like you're in the driver's seat somewhat, even if it's not that demanding, right? The point is not to succeed at the game. The point is just to have something to occupy your hands with while you watch the film. Okay. What's up, VSAV Doom? Stream was popping today, huh? I had nearly 100 viewers. Wow, most of them, not sure why. Well, why though? But that's the trick, right, Hubie? One thing I've noticed is there's really no way to tell. It's like it's like some supernatural shit, dude. There's really no way to tell why some streams are successes and some aren't. If you could figure it out, you'd probably be the biggest streamer in the world. It just seems totally random sometimes. There's some trick to it that's impossible to really comprehend. You can theorize about it, and I always do, right? If I have a good stream, I try to theorize, what was that different about that one? Come up with ideas, but oftentimes you'll try to take those theories and apply them and find no success. I'm lost on what we're doing here. We're here to get gold. We couldn't find any gold. We're just trying to get out now because we... Yeah, I think we're just trying to get out now. This game's exactly what it set out to achieve. Trying to nitpick the gameplay is like lamenting the lack of gunfights in Tetris, huh? I think we're more lamenting the way the industry went after this. We're being critical of the fact that...
The temple must have been built around this.
That games like this sort of have become poisonous to hardcore gaming in general.
A huge gold statue. And look here, these people, they're worshipping the damn thing. At least, I think they're people.
Sure they're people, man. What else would they be?
Of course.
Zombies?
El Dorado, the Golden Man. Sully,
That's me.
It wasn't a city of gold. It was this. It was a golden idol.
Man, can you imagine what that thing would be worth now?
Look over here. Tracks. I bet the Spanish dragged it out on cut logs. We're 400 years late for this party.
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a gun, dude.
Unless...
Fuck!
Unless what?
We follow the tracks.
Okay, well, we got tracks. I dragged the gold out of here. I mean, those are some pretty deep tracks. I failed to really comprehend. It must have been a pretty heavy statue. Go downtown, find a soapbox, and give your speech about how gaming has been ruined and how people should buy other things as dicks. You'll probably have better luck convincing people there than on the internet. I don't know. He says, Sully's the man. I can't get up here. I can probably jump up there. I think, spoiler, guys. I don't remember this game all that well, but I think that Sully is, he's not on the level in this game, as I recall. Dead guys. Fuck this thing. Oh, there's a treasure over there. Give me this. Gimme. Golden Inca Cup. I like this part of the game. I almost wish that they made a whole game that was just like this. wander around in a ruin and collect a bunch of trash and then look at it in 3D. Let both of us go downtown and do a soapbox rant. See who gets most success. I do definitely Dix though. I feel like Dix would definitely get more success in that respect. You know, it's everybody's soapbox as Hubie. I got a camera pointed at me, guys. That means that my opinion is extra significant. Yeah, I like this a lot. I like just going through and finding shit. Oh, there's stuff on the bottom even. And be able to observe it. I wish there was more of that in this game. Oh, I'm back here again. Again, I guess I probably should pay more attention. Oh, I think I see, okay. I came from that way. So they grabbed the golden man and they dragged him out, and it was so fucking heavy that it actually carved into the stone. That I don't get. But you got suspended disbelief, I guess, right? We need trails to follow after all. It couldn't just be, you know, dirt or whatever. They had to be gouged into the actual rock. Okay. Gotta follow the trail. They're back outside. Sick.
Huh. They stop here.
Yeah, it looks like the back wall of the temple was blown out.
Yeah. Spaniards must have made themselves a shortcut to get the treasure out.
Sneaky.
Now what?
Now we shoot some guys, right? Now I jump on stuff, right? Look at that jump. That was way higher and further than I could normally jump. But it's just because, you know, I had to make that jump, so that time he jumps further. Oh, hey, more treasure. Grab this. Silver turtle? Sure. I like it. I love it. I like his big goofy eyes. Okay, so is that everything here? Probably. Alright. Is there 60 per stage? Probably not. I think it's probably 60 in the whole game. It couldn't be that long of a game, I don't feel like. Oh, you see that? Is that a glitch? I swear I saw something move. Sure is pretty.
You hear that? Well, there's something you don't see every day.
My God.
Oh, fuck. How the fuck did it get there? I'm so confused. It's not a dry riverbed or anything. There's no other... This is on the water. What? Maybe they'll explain it in a second here. I can see if it was like in a dry riverbed, right? That had at one point been a deep body of water, like a, let's say like a dried lake or something. But just to be on this part of the waterfall? Why? Magic, says Hubie.
I'll be damned.
Magic.
Must have come up the river during flood season and gotten stuck. Let's check it out, huh?
Wait. Something about this feels kind of hinky.
Hinky. You act like you've never seen a German U-boat in the middle of the jungle before.
I'm being serious, Nate.
I tell you what, why don't you stay here? I'll check it out myself. I'll call you if I run into any Nazis.
Yeah, right. You do that.
Oh, wait. Hold on to this for me, will you? Okay.
It came up the river during flood season?
Looks like I'm gonna have to do this the hard way.
It came up the river during flood season. You mean this river? Where is it flooding up to? Okay. Can I get up there? I want to find more sweet, sweet treasure. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to be up here? That seems kind of glitchy. Okay. That was interesting that worked that way. Nothing up here. One hell of a flood, I guess, dude. It was a flood of the whole goddamn forest. From that mountain to that mountain, I guess. So, I came from down there earlier. Okay. You won't fall off the map and do it. You won't, says Ice. I see. Alright, dude, watch. Invisible wall, save me, please. Please, yes! Oh, never mind. Oh, my, here, Sully. No! What are you doing, you goofball? What are you doing? Yeah, look at this. I think it's kind of weird. I could actually jump onto this. Look at it. That can't be by design. But it works. I can't even get anywhere from here. Can't get there. Alright, let's go check out the boat. Can't get there from here. Just curious. Just gotta check out the boat. I want me to jump over there. Is that what you're trying to convey to me, game? Whee. Can I climb into there from here? Yes, no, maybe so. Doesn't really seem that way. Nothing I can really do from here. Huh? Can I climb into this? No. Nope. Whee. So can I swim in this water? Yes. Thanks, tutorial. Use the left stick to move. Cool if I could actually dive. Can I dive? No. Use the left stick to move. Okay. Pretty cool shadow on the falling water there. Now what's up here? Treasure? Goodies? That's what I want. Seconds?
You're gonna have to monkey across those cliffs to get into the U-boat.
I don't like what you just said to me, dude. I don't know how it was racist. But I could tell it was racist. Move L from side to swing on the vine. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a hoot and a half. Whee. Whee. Yeah, infinitely long jumps. There'll be another jump later in the game, guys. It's actually shorter distance than that. But I will actually fall to my death because it wasn't pre-programmed for me to jump that far that time. Whee. Okay, Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, that works. Jump to the vine. Jump over there. Yeah, it looks all very epic and grand, but execution-wise, it's simpler than any game from any previous generation. Can I go over here and find some secrets at least? Maybe? Yay! I'm happy now, guys. Can I climb that vine if I were to have it to go inert? Can I climb straight up, I wonder? So I got this cool guy here. I got his little nipples. Lovingly rendered. Popping a squat. Gold ring? Fuck a gold ring, dude. Oh, look at this guy. So he's got, what has he got in his hands there? He got something going on there. He's got like tentacles coming out of his dick. Got a pretty cool hat. If I had that hat for my stream, guys, probably get 10,000 followers. A couple extra nostrils. Maybe that might be some kind of nose piercing. Pretty dope. Whoever rendered this was a foot fetishist. He had more detail on his toes than anything else in his entire body. And the man's face has got like no detail, but his toes are got fucking like joints and shit. Alright, cool. So you can see a little butt crack? Playing Uncharted 2 after playing this is like opening a big steam valve, huh? It just feels so much better, says Eddie, huh? Looking forward to it. Can I climb down this? That doesn't look like it. It'd be kind of cool if I could. He's inclined to agree. It's like this, but way better. That's what I've heard. And both games had equivalent scores through all the gaming blogs, so that's why I was sort of just like, why should I believe you guys now? You guys said this game was going to be really, really great. It ended up being really not that much of anything. For all I know, the series is insanely good at that point.
It's a long way down.
You want to climb around the outside edge? You want me to climb up this thing? Is that what you want me to do? Okay. I got a little dude, man. Got a little butt crack dude. I enjoy that more than anything in this game already, is finding a little stuff. Leap. See, that time he barely makes a jump. He's like, oh, I barely made it. Like, that was fucking 3 feet, bro. You jumped like 20 feet earlier. But every jump has to sell the peril, right? That's why I make fun of the arm flailing jump. Every jump has to sell the peril of it, even if there's overtly no peril compared to any previous jump so far. Because there's no peril in the gameplay, right? They couldn't just be like other platformers and, you know, bake the peril into the way the game feels in your hand. The fact that you can barely make that jump, you have to actually time it correctly. Instead, they have to just have them go, whoa, 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 whenever he jumps. You wouldn't have to do that if the actual gameplay could sell, you know, that I'm actually in danger. Where am I going? Can I jump that way? I mean, it looks like maybe so. Ah! Yeah, right there. So he barely makes the jump, even though that jump is a baby jump. Probably should have been a launch title. It was released a bit later, says Eddie, huh? Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly when it was released. Something to shimmy along here looks like, huh? But how? Oh, fuck! Okay.
Nate, you should be able to drop right down into the U-boat from there.
You ain't kidding, dude. We made it, guys. Wish I could crouch. Can I swim over there? If I could, it'd probably be instant death, right? Because I really couldn't. You think I couldn't swim over there? Only because there's nothing for me to do over there. I couldn't get back this way, right? Well, I'm really curious now. But if I did, I have to probably restart the whole goddamn mission. If I fall in there and if it kills me, maybe I have to swim over there, right, to actually get into the boat. That might be what it is.
When was your last tetanus shot?
Oh, that's funny.
Guys, how do you get tetanus? A lot of great titles says Hubie, huh? I mentioned before in the stream, Hubie, that I think that most of the great titles on PS3 were better on 360, right? I didn't have a 360, I only had a PS3. I feel like a lot of times I enjoyed games, I found out pretty much immediately those same games are better on 360, and it made me very sad. No U-boat, says Eddie there, pretty much. This game is from 2007, let's be real, it's pretty good looking for 13 years ago. This is also on PS4, the remaster. I think they probably would have looked quite this good on PS3, but I do remember it looking very good on PS3. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Sigma was great. That's just a port of Black. I don't think it's actually improved for Ninja Gaiden Black at all, right? That's where I played Ninja Gaiden, was the Sigma games, the remakes on PS3. I remember this game being very good looking when it came out. And being like, wow. Like, it's visually... I was telling Katie earlier, I think it was like one of the first games I ever played, I was like, wow, it's actually like photorealistic. Of course, it's kind of ironic looking back at it now that, you know, compared to modern games, it's very much not photorealistic. But at the time, it was like, whoa. Looks like real life. It's like it actually is in the real world. Okay, seeing some foliage pop in there. It's kind of weird. So I think it wants me to jump over into the water here, which is good. So it kind of makes sense, since there's no way back. It wants me to jump up here. Oh, there we go. Alright, never mind. Well, I mean, I really want to jump into this water. I'm going to have to for science. Maybe I can climb out of the water there, huh?
Did you find a way in?
This might be the way out of the water. Oh, okay, good. So there's a way out of the water. Alright. Yeah, I kind of thought it might have to kill me over here because there'd be no way to get back to the boat. But there's a little way back up. Naughty Dog has some of the most beautiful textures and great set pieces. Wish I could dive underwater. So, is there no point to this at all? Just to satisfy guys like me that just like, can I jump in the water? That's gonna kill me. There's actually no current though, so no danger, thankfully. There's something underneath the boat there, but I can't dive. I wish I could dive. This boy swims so slow. Oh, there's a little bit of a current. That was making it hard to swim that way. Okay, I see. Very, very gentle current. But enough to make him slow down. But I haven't gone swimming in such a long time, guys. Maybe want to jump in some nice, cool water. So, Uncharted 3 was also... I think they're all PS3 games, right? 1, 2, and 3 are all on PS3, then 4 was on PS4. Weird looking, but okay. Yeah, at least it didn't kill me, or you know, otherwise soft lock the game. They have a nice little way to get up there in case you do go into the water. But nothing to be found, so... Alright. Here we go, guys.
Okay, I'm in.
What do you see?
Something nasty happened to these guys. There's blood everywhere. And soup.
What?
I want soup. 4 and Lost Legacy repeats. Oh, okay, yeah, Lost Legacy was like a spin-off, right? I can't see what's over there. There's no camera control inside here. Where them Nazis at? Where the Nazis at? Okay. In the U-boat. The Untersea boat. I wish I could actually turn my camera. Crank it. Quick, mash. Rotate now? Okay. If I had to jimmy it loose with the brute force. Okay. Guys ever been inside a submarine before? They did not see that coming. They must have been furious. Wow, J-Bomb. I'm here for that, though. I'm here for that, honestly. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. You guys don't mind. Give me a second to accomplish my goal. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Got some gizmos and doohickeys here on the walls. Hey there, big guy. What dropped out? Money? There we go. Oh, we got gold. Kind of nice sound design. We actually could hear it before we could see it. It's kind of fun.
Huh.
Spanish
Now,
gold.
where'd you get this, my decomposing friend?
From El Dorado, you were just there. Remember? Someone took all the stuff. Maybe it was a goddamn Nazi. Rudolf von Stroheim was the greatest German soldier.
How so?
Well, I just met a guy with
German
pockets
science
full
is
of
the best in the
Spanish gold. Only the coins are stamped with a mint mark I've never seen before.
I got Spanish gold. Then.
Looks like our German friends had a little secret.
Excuse me, dead guy. Yeah, okay. Pause. So, this game's gameplay is very vapid, so far. I'm sure, I don't believe it's going to improve. And the story as well, very vapid. It's like, here's my problem with the idea of cinematic games, right? The idea of a game being cinematic, or being like, you know, that's its main focus of its praise, is that if it were a movie, it would suck. It sucks as a game, it would suck as a movie, but because it's a little bit of both, it becomes something that's, you know, worthy of note. Because people, especially at the time, are not used to seeing games that, you know, look like movies. It's like half a game and half a movie, right? It's not a good game, it's not a good movie. Because it's a game that looks like a movie, it's like, whoa! Okay. Remember there being like a jump scare up here. What could it possibly be? Do I gotta shoot somebody? Is there somebody else here before? I think there's somebody here before us, right? Surprised I haven't been able to hear them. I like the dust in the air, so that glittery effect, that's kind of fun. Everything comes back to JoJo, huh? It's in my phantom blood. Yeah, I really enjoyed JoJo's for as long as I watched it, but I think that I don't regret stopping when I did. Bring. I want to see Drake's belt buckle. So there's no reason to believe anybody's alive here.
I'm in the captain's quarters. Get this. He's still here.
What's that
Surprised
supposed
he
to
isn't
be?
decomposed by now.
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually.
To shreds?
Oof, what a way to go.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Check his wallet.
You're all hearts, Sully.
Nyek, 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 nyek. Maybe you're right, Jim. I never played L.A. Noire. Maybe I would like that one more.
No way.
QB agrees as well. So why do you mean, J-Bomb? What's on your mind in that
You've
respect?
gotta be kidding.
Find anything, kid?
Maybe overall the story was better. Again, I think that a big part of my complaint with I just mentioned, like, you know, games as movies and vice versa, is that their stories are usually really, really cliche. If they had actually gone to theaters, that would have been no big deal.
Gotcha.
But it's not unusual, as J-Bomb knows, if somebody that loves story in games,
Sully.
it's not really unusual for games to have great stories
I think I
that
found
could have
a
worked
missing
great as a
bridge.
movie.
You're kidding.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure. And I've got the map that's going to lead us right to it.
Sick.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase. We've got to get something out of
Gameplay is
this.
actually invested and requires some effort on your
Or
part.
what?
Yeah, I've never played like
Sully?
a mystery. Is it like a
You there?
point-and-click adventure kind of? Like you have to like find
Sullivan.
clues and collect them and maybe even deduce things from them? Because that could be really cool if done right. Okay, so I think I just gotta go back now. Can't get no fucking little glittery shiny treasure thing? I just wanna hit triangle button and get a treasure real quick. That's like my favorite part of this game, is just exploring and getting the loot from this around. Speaking of which, guys, Feather Ear is on sale on Steam right now. Probably gonna buy that after the stream, the Steam version. Hopefully it's, you know, within my budget. I think it's probably around like maybe like $7 right now or something like that. From what I read on Twitter. Oh shit. Oh, that's bad.
That's probably bad.
I don't even get to fucking control that part? He just automatically runs to the fucking hole? Kaboom!
Hello.
Oh shit.
Hey! Friends of yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
What's up, Gabriel?
Yeah, I know who you are, asshole.
Manners, young
Okay, good voice acting in this game at least. Oh, $4 estimate from Go.
Easy.
Put your
The Steam
hands
version
up.
looks way better and probably controls better than the Switch
See,
version.
your friend owes me money, Mr. Drake. A lot of money. So when he told me that you two were onto something big, the find of a lifetime, he said, well,
God damn it,
I
Sully.
was intrigued. But he's made grand promises before, haven't you, Victor? And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro. So, I'm afraid the time is up. Unless, of course, you found something in there, Mr. Drake, that might compensate for all this unpleasantness.
What
They're
unpleasantness?
screwing with you, Nate. They heard everything. Just give them the map.
Slowly.
So he took the map. I
What
just
does
him
a
pulled it up.
Kriegsmarine map have to do
I
with
was probably talking to you
Eldorado?
guys at the time.
What, you think this is a coincidence? The Germans were after the same treasure. That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
For now. But just in case you need a reminder,
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
that's far too vulgar. No, I think this will hurt him a bit more.
Now, whoa. Come on, Roman. He's got nothing to do.
Sully!
Jesus!
Son of a bitch!
Alright, that was weird. That's fun though. Big explosion for KD! Gotta shoot my way out of here.
Stop him!
Run away! Ow. Oh shit. So square with my punch button. A little pre-canned cutscene, that's kind of fun. Just sort of gave him the fucking Batman work. Hit him with that CQC. Naked Snake style. Now I got some cover here to shoot with. But why you boat explode? What's up, Neon?
Whoa there,
Kaboom.
cowboy.
Nah.
That's for leaving me at the dock.
What the hell are you doing here?
Listen, I'm a good enough reporter to follow a couple of no-luck tomb robbers.
He went this way! I'll raise your head!
Very sexy. In a deadly kind of way, the best kind of way.
Well, you're down to one tomb robber now.
Besides, says college is
dead.
disappointing.
And we're next if we don't get out of here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Please tell me you have a gun.
Of course.
Thanks. All right, come on.
Just gave him a gun? Wow. Here it just seems like the game is happening. You just have to press X occasionally. In LA Noire, you have to pay attention. Your actions have more relevance. Interesting. This game, it's not all of what we just saw. This is still early in the game. I think it gets slightly... Actually, I took that back. As I recall, it never gets more involved. But at least you can shoot some guys now. That's still a bit different. But again, even the shooting is sort of like not really there because they have unlimited health. It's kind of weird. Elena is really cool, says Eddie. He really likes it a lot. What's so disappointing about college, VSAP? Rest in peace, Sully Hubie. I'm sure he's really, really actually dead. And it says, hello, J-Bomb, Venka, chat. Hubie. Drake!
Okay.
Where did I come from? So I must have came from that way, right? I think I stopped me if I can go back. Where's where I'm supposed to go? Because they all ran past me, right? They all ran past me to try and chase me down. Oh, fuck! Yeah, that's definitely like their way of saying, you can't go that way. That was just too crazy. I gotta try that again. That was a really goofy invisible wall. I've only ever seen an invisible wall rendered that way before. As a wall of bullets. Is it that they're just taking a while to reach me, maybe? Or is it really just that once I got past that point, they just shot me dead? That was actually kind of hilarious. Invisible wall of bullets and death. So, here it is. Okay, so they killed me in one shot. That's still really curious. I almost wonder if I could get clean headshots, bam, 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 and be able to get past them. If you can look back, the game was great for its time graphically. Yeah, I agree. I need a bad suit, Hubie, for sure, to take these fucking bullets. Give me a couple more tries here, guys. That's just too intriguing to me that they, instead of having an invisible wall, they have guys to jump you. They kill you one hit, though, which is not like this game normally. But they kind of were slow to shoot me. I see to get some headshots. But I'm pretty terrible at getting headshots. Help me! Out of the way, lady! Fuck, I almost did it! But she's taking all my shots. She got in front of me like, no, Drake, don't do it! They're innocent! Drake, what did they do? Don't fire first!
I'm going for it. Shoot for kill.
It's kind of like a shooting gallery. And I have unlimited health, so... It's just sort of like... Point and click. Take cover, yeah. There's probably more guys in there, so why not going that way? Because they have the other way blocked, I guess, huh? But yeah, it's not really super duper blocked. It seemed as though when I put the controller in my lap and it fired on accident, it's like they heard my gunshot. That's kind of interesting, right? Like, before I was over here, nobody tried to jump me. But then this time I fired an accident and they kind of heard the gunshot and they came running. That's kind of cool. Whee. Little coyote time there. I was thinking you could have used her as a human shield, but they made her deadable. Oh, she got killed? Hey, chick, are you deadable? Can I shoot you to death? Yeah, she was more trouble than she was worth. She was really just absorbing all my shots. They were shooting around her, but she's just kind of in the way of my gun. I would have liked for her not to have been there. Okay. Wish I could get a better gun. I'm really curious what happens if I can get past these guys. I'm going to give it one last try here. Probably not going to work, to be honest. I just don't have the skills to pay these bills. If I were a better shot... Okay, I wish I could, like, sprint.
There we go.
Oh, they killed her. Okay. I thought it was a good idea there. I could just, Well, there's a guy right there. Thought I had the idea, which was to just sort of... There's some stealth elements, at least. That's pretty fun. Then he wasn't just, like, didn't know I was there. I wouldn't say it's a great stealth element, but, you know, it's something. Oh, shit, there's more of them this time. Doing good damage, dude.
Okay.
There's somebody over there with a fucking machine gun. Where did he go? Son of a bitch. What's up, Talkin? Welcome aboard. Long time no see, homeboy. Hope you've been well. I'm already full on ammo, huh? Can I reload somehow? I actually only have one shot left in the clip with my reload button. Oh, no. Oh, I can dive? Oh, okay. Squares punch, triangle. R1, L1. Oh, R1, okay, there we go. Happy here, Token. I've been alright, dude. Had a very busy weekend. But that's not unusual for me. That's great. It's probably better to be busy. So I really want to try and kill all these guys, but I wish she would just fucking stay back.
Elena!
Oh, she's dead. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to do this then. Like, why wouldn't you fucking stay in cover, lady? There, reload. Nice moves. Oh my god. I have a pretty good aim. That machine gun hurts bad. Reload. How's it been so far? Very boring, man, as I expected. That's cool. Who is shooting at me? Did she kill him? Because I have a machine gun over there. I don't like it very much. This part's fun. Where's machine gun guy? Does she have a gun? Didn't like this game, huh? I played maybe 2 hours of it, quit, never looked back. Yeah, I actually beat this game when it came out in the end, and I really hated it. I'm playing it now as a way to sort of be critical of it. Look back on it and say, what didn't work for me? What did work for me? What would I have changed if I could redo it? If I was in the director's seat? So far, it's been interesting that way. I would say it's big, for me, its big problem is just that it's very dull. The gameplay is very dull. But I think that I'm kind of curious to see how the sequels improve upon that.
You always seem to be getting shot at.
They're shooting at you too, you know.
Let's try to go back through here. Now they got torches, so we know where they've been in here. Oh shit. Huh. See him do a little hop there? Can I peek around corners? Guy just straight chilling there, huh? Can I get his gun? There we go. Yes. Now we're talking. I can change guns like this, huh? Okay. I probably only carry 2, though. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, guys. Oh, sick. Okay, yeet. Oh. Can I platform better with no gun in my hand? That's kind of glitchy. Oh, there's just ledges there. I skipped the second one, but I liked it. I played the third one all the way through and enjoyed it, huh? So it did improve something. What do you think was a big difference, Neon, between the first one and the third one? So I have an AK now. I have it on hard mode. This is kind of tense. I kind of like, you know, having to peek around corners and shit, looking for bad guys to kill.
Here they come.
Anybody else coming? Okay, grab some loot. There's a lot of guys out there. Ow. Nice shot. I think he's alright. There we go. This game has fun multiplayer. This first one? I'm not sure if it has any multiplayer. Maybe it did. I think 2 had good multiplayer, right? If I'm not mistaken, from what I understand from the reviews at the time. Okay, anybody else here want to shoot at me? You're welcome to try. Wee. Moon jump. Get the straight chilling out here by himself, huh? Doing the platforming. Give me this. Yes. One of them did, not this one though. Okay, I think that 2 had like the great multiplayer, as I recall, from what I understand from the reviews at the time.
Stay close.
Ow. There's auto aim for sure. It's kind of like locked onto him there. The storytelling was better, and of course there were gameplay and graphical improvements. It may have just been the right game at the right time in my life as well. That could be. I think they could probably do a better job of marrying the gameplay and the cutscenes. I mentioned that, you know, the story in this game is not that exciting, but I think part of it's the pace too, right? I think you could probably find a way to make the pace and gameplay work together better. So it's not just, you know, walking, puzzle, chat, shoot.
What the hell is this place, anyway?
Oh, it's like a big place, you know, like a
story.
temple.
Tell you later.
I'm not the one you are thinking of. Hello? Nobody wants to shoot at me? Looking like it's Dark Souls, looking around the corner, like, oh, who's around this corner? Hold me down. So the part behind me that was like blocked off must have blown through, so it probably. That's how you do it, guys. Shoot for the feet, as they always tell you in shooting school. I just hydrate till my health comes back. But on hard mode, it's going to be pretty slow to come back, which is kind of what you want. Although, we had a grenade. Kind of low on ammunition here. Yeah, I probably want my pistol. Probably got better aim. Can I lick my wounds here? He's got a hell of a good shot. Better than me. The dude looks kind of bland. How do you mean Nathan Drake? Yeah, he's not really, you know, he's supposed to be an everyman, I guess. Like John McClane. Yeah, my problem is not with the character design, it's more about the gameplay being sort of repetitive, not that deep. Whether you're solving puzzles or shooting guys, it's very, very bare bones. Ow. Got a couple shots left here. Not by much. Kind of low on health too, it seems. Because it seems like my health is very low, slow to recover, which is not that terrible. Add some more peril to the fights than there would otherwise be. Full up on pistol ammo. The gameplay does tend to loop, almost like it's a gameplay loop to the J-Bomb. The whole point of a gameplay loop is that it's supposed to feed into itself. And this game's gameplay is very much broken into diverse parts that don't really have a lot of interaction, none of which are that interesting on their own.
Never a dull moment, huh?
Just keep your head
The
down.
whole, the quote-unquote
These guys
gameplay
aren't
loop,
messing around.
game design, you know, concept of a gameplay loop is that it feeds into itself, right? It's like an Ouroboros. Right? This game's gameplay doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't really go on a journey and then come back to the beginning again. Now, you know, if we're talking about gameplay loops, my friend Katie Alpha on his channel, he's playing fucking Disgaea. Now that's got a gameplay loop. So you go in hella places. You're right, Katie. You do literally go places. You do literally go places, for sure. Caves, forests, jungles. All of them got chest-high walls, too. And sliding block puzzles. You gotta talk about gameplay loops? Talk about Disgaea, dude. That's a game where everything you do in that game feeds into something else, and you just can't escape. You can't escape. And those are all dull moments, honey. Precious sliding block puzzles. I'm running low on my AK. Let's just change my pistol. And let's reload this bad boy. And dive into this cover. Pew pew. So she does have a gun. There's another guy over there. Can I pew pew over here? 20 headshots, nice. I'm a champion. Auto aim is very generous in this game, though. You know, this guy, I put about 20 hours into it now, and I'm not even in chapter 3 yet, huh? But my offline grinding has been so fun, or rather off-stream, yeah. Just straight fucking watching numbers go up, man. This guy is that kind of game. Just out there grinding, and there's so many numbers, all of which are so individually interesting, that you want to level up your guys and your weapons, and you want to level up your skills, and you're trying to do this, and if you do that, it unlocks new area for you to grind at, and oh my god, it just goes and goes and goes forever. I think I would be happy if Drake pillaged a ninja castle. Yes, dude, yes. That would maybe be Uncharted 5. Nippon edition. Alright. Give me that. Who are you shooting at, dude? shooting in general? Is there a glitch or is that a gunfight happening over there? Who are you? It's a glitch. They're shooting at me through the terrain. I got excited that maybe like a gunfight happening, like concurrent to what I'm doing. But not really. Yeah, this guy is sick. What's cool about this guy, KD, I've kind of stressed this a few times, is that the gameplay emerges over time. And it even, you know, sort of shifts genre here and there. At first, it seems kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, very tactical, very, you know, turn by turn, block, you know, square by square. You know, very much about having, you gotta have your healer and you gotta have your wizard and all that good stuff. Then as it goes, god damn, does it ever get crazy. You know, again, you haven't even got to, like, what I'm trying to say is that you haven't even really got to the game yet. But I remember when I first played my first Disgaea, again, that's sort of the typical first experience with Disgaea, is that at first you're just doing the chapters, man. You're doing the chapters and trying to advance through the game, and you're kind of playing Final Fantasy Tactics. Shit.
Oh, shit.
But then the game has whole new stuff waiting for you. Again, once you finish that part of it, there's so much more to it. Shoot at rocks until he shows up. Exactly, Neon. It's intimidation factor, Neon. It's intimidation tactics. A little bit auto aim. Once you kind of get locked onto the guy, it kind of tracks him. Yeah, there's so much going on in this guy, man. Like once you go to the item world and you're traveling between, I don't know, don't want to spoil too much, but it gets fucking nuts. Like it's nuts. At first, it's nuts. Then it gets extremely nuts. I mentioned in your chat, Katie, that the first time I played Disgaea was my first Disgaea was Disgaea 3. That's the first time I ever played, and it was just so hard to get through the main game. I just played the whole game like it was just an RPG. And then they were like, you know, we opened up the item world. Like, what's the item world? They're like, oh yeah, you go in there and you just random dungeons and you do this and you do that and you can level that up and you can learn the skill and you can do that and you can find these characters. Like, dude, I can't. Too many numbers. I can't keep up. I was like, I'm just gonna keep on rocking the main game until I can, you know, until it becomes hard. Then I'll go grind. Then I just kept, you know, going through the main game and trying to, you know, level up my guys and stuff. And they're like, dude, you can reincarnate now. And I was like, I don't want to figure that out. It sounds too complicated. But it's pretty important, obviously. And as a long-time player, you realize that, you know, the reincarnation is super clutch to this guy as a franchise. Oh, now you can do this, you can do that. All these new mechanics are unlocked. I was like, I'll just keep playing it, you know, like it's a tactics game. And I beat it. And I think that it speaks to this guy as a franchise, its strengths, that you can play the whole game and beat the whole game, or the main game, playing it just vanilla. But there's so much more beyond that to discover once you figure out how to really break the game. Because this guy is at the most meta, you know, the most meta aspect of it is that it's a game about breaking the game. It's very, you know, ironic like that. It's a game about breaking the game. And once you figure how to do that, there's so much more to the game than just the main story playing it tactic style. Okay. There's an in-game cheat shop. Yeah, exactly, Katie. Exactly. In-game cheat shop, yeah. Where you can alter your rewards for grinding. Yes, I know. It's so dope. It's so dope.
They're over there.
Ow. Out of my way, lady. Nice sound design. I feel like I'm in a gunfight because of the sweet gunshot. I think I'm actually... He's actually invincible there, I think? No, he's good. You good. I think the cheat shop was introduced in Disgaea 4. Also, again, I mentioned, Katie, before they had the cheat shop, they had the assembly, the Dark Assembly, whatever. Every game has it. They call it something different every game. And it sounds like in Disgaea, you know, both in 4 and 5, they had both cheat shop and the Dark Assembly. But they kind of basically in the early games, the cheat shop and the assembly were sort of combined, basically. So you would get all your cheats from the Dark Assembly. being in them. If you guys haven't tried Sky before, you guys are into RPGs.
Yeah.
If you guys like leveling up and getting strong and learning new skills and customizing characters, especially, I love the character customization in this guy. It's so deep. It's so deep. If you love that kind of thing, guys, check out the Sky franchise. They're all about the same. It's kind of like Dark Souls in that, you know, as the franchise goes on, it gets some refinements, but for the most part, you know, what's good about it was there in the very first game. Just pick one that has a style you like, that has a protagonist that you know, looks kind of interesting to you, and just play one. How absolutely broken you can get if you choose to. Yeah. And when I say thinking about being broken, I mean that, you know, there's going to come a time, KD, where you're going to get so broken, but it's not going to be enough. Like, the thing about this guy is that it has that sensation of becoming broken, but to actually beat the final bosses, you have to be insanely broken. You have to be, like, absurdly broken. But yeah, I think that, you know, the function of the main story in the Sky games is to sort of teach you the basic fundamental tactics. And yeah, you can definitely become so strong so fast that the main story becomes very trivial. But once you start going to the item world, character world, you know, Land of Carnage, all other shit that's in the game that takes, you know, hundreds of hours of game time of your life. If you're not broken, you're not going to stand a chance. You got to be so broken. And a lot of the fun comes from, you know, all the ways you can become broken, and different ways you can be broken. All right. It's a game, you know, it's a franchise that's notorious for, you know, by the time you're in late game, you're doing like 33 billion damage to all the enemies and shit. Because I have 10 million hell right now. I have 10 million hell. What are you spending your hell on? I remember hell being, I'm trying to remember what I used hell for the most in Disgaea 4. I don't know a whole lot. Oh, I have a lot of shots. Okay. Bribes. Oh, yeah, the bribe. That's exactly, Katie. I forgot about that. The bribes, yes. Can you... I'm pretty sure in other guys you bribe with items, too, right? I remember bribe with items being really, really clutch in Disgaea 2, 3, and 4. You have to find what the different senators like. Like, you have to figure out what kind of treasure they enjoy the most, and then you have to bribe them with that and manage their dislike and like ratio. Yeah, with certain items, yeah. So I buy all the things. Buy all the things and just hand them out.
You always been this popular?
Well, I do seem to attract the scum of the earth. You know, no offense.
None taken.
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 2642. You got that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Kriegsmarine coordinates.
She has a really good
I
memory.
think I know where the Spanish took El Dorado.
I already forgot what he said.
The problem is, so that the bastards killed Sully. Damn it! If the Spanish found the treasure, they had to move it there, to that island. And Drake followed him.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'll get the story, and you get whatever it is you're after.
I say, what is he after exactly?
Come on.
Hey, this isn't gonna be a vacation, you know.
You only just said,
I
haha.
take care of myself.
He's like, haha.
Besides, you owe me one.
Uh-oh.
I suppose I do.
I love the post-friend death flirting.
We're on the trail of the lost treasure of El Dorado, and it's brought us here to this tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Let's get a closer look. I hope we're the first ones here.
Probably not, though. We gotta shoot some guys, right?
Will we discover the ruins of a forgotten colony and a fortune in Spanish gold? Or does the island have darker secrets in store for us?
That should keep him from changing the channel.
Oh my god, what the hell? Anti-year?
An anti-aircraft fire? This is so not cool!
Anti-ears, dude. Get that fucking badass double talking guy.
We're on fire!
Enough with the damn camera! We gotta bail out!
Bail out? Does this thing even have parachutes?
Now would be a good time to look!
Oh my god, guys. Are we gonna both die? I hope not. So I like these guys.
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Do parachutes go bad over time? That'd be a drag.
Of course! You just jump, count to 5, and pull the cord. Now go!
Is that true, guys?
Are you coming?
Kind of busy right now. Get going!
No, whatever her name is. What's her name again? Elena?
See you on the ground?
Right behind you!
Pull the cord! There we go. It's a little baby parachute. The parachute had a parachute, you guys see that?
Okay, you just jump, count to 5, pull the cord. How hard could that be?
Jump! It's a little baby chute talking guy. The parachute had a little baby chute of its own. Yeah, uh-oh. Not a good look. Yay. Sure, he'll be fine. Look at this man's hair right now.
Oh, shit.
That's a dope sword. Can I get that sword? I'm joking around, but I think this game, when you beat it, there's like a cheat code unlocked, so you can use a sword or something like that. This game, I remember this game, when you beat it, had some pretty cool cheat codes you would get. He has a ring around his neck. What's that thing for?
Hell.
Oh, hell what? What'd you lose? Your gun? Why is this plane wreck? You just get back there, huh?
Strangers trying to kill me, leave my map on a burning plane.
4?
Plane's missing. Most likely dead.
Have they been showing those already? We already did 3 of those?
Start, Nate.
Is this chapter 4 or is this chapter 2? I don't remember those things popping up before, but hey. So I've got a gun or yes or no, or I do have a gun, okay. So I'm not sure what he's looking for. He's like, oh, fuck. I lost my question mark. Ooh, shinies already. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god. Alright. He's working with something there. I can live with that. His map, huh? His map. Oh, okay, okay. Map to the gold or whatever it was. I can hear my parachute jingling in the wind. It's kind of a fun little sound bite. I climb up this. Looks kind of craggy. But no. Cool flutes. I'm here for that flute. Can I climb this tree? No. Remember this playing the game the first time? I was like, can I climb this? No. Can I climb that? No. Can I shoot this guy? Can I shoot a hole in my parachute? No. There's not really like impact sound effects in this game, like when it hits stuff. You can hear the gunshot, but there's like no sound when things actually get hit. So, how do you save a game like this? So it's kind of auto-saves probably, right? But when? Is there any like notification, do you think? I mean, I just go between chapters, but I also found some treasure just now. I can buff here. Yeet! No. Because nothing for him to grab onto, right? So, nothing for him to grab onto, so of course he would just fall off the edge when he jumps. But if there was something to jump onto, he would leap 20 feet, waving his arms in the air. Look, Majin, hola. About to start playing some Majora's Mask right about now. It's already going on midnight. Kick it again. Kick it again. They're like, look at this fucking padlock, bro. You don't want to shoot it? I don't want to shoot it. Fine. Meow. Overkill there. So, I think it's not going to ever, like, save. Or they're going to tell me it saves. I might as well just quit then, huh? Meow. So I'm all Mr. Lonely now. I ain't got nobody. No Elena, I think her name is. Eliza. No Sully. Just Mr. Lonely, ain't got nobody. Very beautiful environment, though. Super beautiful environment. Let's, say, oh, I can save game here. Oh, isn't that convenient? That's godlike. That's actually godlike. I wish more games would have a fucking pause save. So here's my actual autosave. I'm just gonna save here, I guess. I'll see why I should. Dope. I mentioned on previous streams, I really wish that games that autosaves also had manual saves. Give me both. That way when I want to quit, I can be sure that I'm actually saved. I'm not gonna fucking hope that it's saved. Up next is Majora's Mask, guys. Legend of Zelda. It's from the year 2000, I think. Pretty old game. A lot of fun. For our first sitting with Uncharted, I would say it's pretty much what I expected it to be. Lots of big environments with nothing I can actually interact with. Lots of sliding block puzzles. Lots of auto platforming. A couple parts where I could shoot some guys, which were probably the most fun parts in the game. And even then, they're pretty bare bones. But You know, it was an early game in the series, trying to do a little bit new with it, making it very much like a movie, and not a great movie, sort of like a rehash of a typical Indiana Jones style story. I'm not a huge fan of this game in general, but I'm so far looking forward to getting through this and maybe even trying the sequel out. Exactly, token. No touch. Only look at environment. This is Uncharted 1, Majin, yes. This is the first game. Playing this game on the PS4. This is the Nathan Drake collection. I played it when it came out on PS3, and I was like, wow. This game is got not a lot going on. Like, it's very much just a skeleton of a game. With some nice shiny graphics and some good voice acting. Which I think is probably the best part of the game in general, is just how it has a very polished, Pixar, Hollywood sort of a feel to the cutscenes. Which I think was the appeal of the game to a lot of players back then. But I think they couldn't have done that without the really solid voice directing. And, of course, the overall high quality of the game's graphics for the time. Even now, it looks quite nice. I will see you guys in a couple minutes with some Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, guys. As usual, if you guys enjoy the channel, want to keep it online for another month, check out patreon.com/Vencabot. I stream 5 nights a week, playing Uncharted, playing some Majora's Mask, playing Third Strike. On Friday, guys, we're playing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer on N64. That's a game me and my bro played a lot as kids, where you get into a fucking, what do they call them, a pod from, thank you, Mirotech, for the invite. Get into a pod from like episode 1, that's where you play as a kid Anakin and do some racing. It's surprisingly a really, really great game. I'm really pumped to play it on Friday. I will see you guys in a few minutes with some more N64 stuff that's going to be Majora's Mask. Until then, peace out. Give me a couple minutes here while I get transitioned over. Nathan Drake. He's super generic guy. Any plans on finishing Zelda, says Dix? Yeah, my plan, Dix, is to finish Zelda. I fucking feel like it, Dix. Until then, I'm gonna run around in circles. I don't need to walk around in circles. Thunder water types. Is that true? Yo, Steve, you're full of shit, bro. There's that clip when fucking Steve lied to me. It's super effective. What are you talking about? Generic Drake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just sort of like a typical wisecracking protagonist. So you got called out. Don't got a whole lot going on under the hood. At least in this game. We might find out in the next game we learn more about him, his backstory and stuff. He's been playing just to spite Dix, huh? Don't put it past me. Dix is a major motivator for this channel. Why would electric be super effective against water, says Dix? That's what I'm saying. All I know, says Talking Guy, is that he plays Crash Bandicoot in one game, so he's okay, huh? He loves Crash. What are they thinking? Oh my god, Dix. It was a complete shock. God damn it, Dix. No, Majin, no, I'm not.
Shit, fuck.
You guys know me, I would like to. But this game has a lot of goofy hidden things around that I'm not going to be able to find without playing the game very, very carefully or with a strategy guide.
Say sorry.
It's very linear as well, so in order to find things, I have to probably play through the whole game again. I don't know, maybe I can pick a stage when I beat the game and go through and go to certain stages I want to replay. That might be a thing. Typical cocky white guy flailing around and brandishing a fire. Exactly, Neon. Yeah, I can't get over the flail jumps, dude. I feel like I'm going to make fun of him for flail jumping the whole game. It's such a trope. And I mentioned to Katie earlier before you arrived, Neon, that you could be charitable and say that all things in this game that are really dumb or cliche or rote, well, they're homages. They're meant to be cliche. They're meant to be rote. They're meant to be, corny. They're meant to be obvious. They're meant to be overplayed. Because this game is, it's supposed to be like an homage to that sort of a style of adventure story, right? That's being charitable. That's why he flail jumps everywhere. Because of course he would flail jump. He's a fucking, 1990s adventurer. Fucking, anytime you have to jump across a big gap, you gotta flail your arms and legs in the air. And if Venka wanted to spite me, all I need to do is exist, says Dix. Well, I'm way ahead of you on that. Zelda series playthrough. The retro classics. One thing I am pleased about this game, though, is that it does seem to be going fast. I kind of expected this game to kind of go fast. It wouldn't be that long. I think I'm probably going to beat it in, a couple weeks, maybe. Maybe even less. It really is moving along at a pretty good clip. I don't think it's a very long game. I'm probably able to play the sequel before I get totally burned out on this franchise. My hope is that we can, have the energy to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. They'd be, individually that short of games, and maybe they will be. Because it's like 10, 15 hours, yeah. We're going to play it for like, 2 or 3 hours at a time. This is about 3 months for you. Exploring Termina and trying to figure out what the heck we're supposed to take a photo of. I'm gonna try and figure out. I think tonight I want to figure out how to do that fucking boat ride.
Nice
minigame.
fucking. Oh my god, that was sick.
There's a boat ride minigame where you have to take a photo of something. I'm not sure what it is.
Yo, that was sick.
Figure it out.
That was sick. That was fucking hilarious.
I remember when I first played this game, Uncharted, when it came out. I was really pissed off. It was the first game I ever played that had like auto platforming. It just blew my. I took it very personally. It blew my mind what they had done to platforming as a genre by taking away all the nuance of it by design and just making it so you approach a ledge, press the jump button, and it sort of jumps. And jumps and you land on what you're supposed to jump to, right? So I was like, what is the point of this then? Like, if the whole point is just to approach the ledge and press X, there's no challenge there. There's no interest in that. But even then, what was more interesting to me was that no matter how short the jump was, he would do like a little flail. He'd be like, oh, fuck, I'm flying through the air. And every time he'd like land, like, oh, I barely made it. It's like, boy, I know that you're going to make the jump because it's an automatic jump. You can't fail this jump. There's no way to fail the jump because it's automatic. You can't then, like, have him, like, land with his chest on the fucking ledge, like, oh, my ribs. Oh, man. I got to pull myself up now. It's like, boy, that's just such a corny animation, dude. Fucking corny, Nathan. Again, when I played classic platformers, man, when I'm doing a jump, it can be very tense. I'm saying, talking guy, oh boy, I might die. This jump, oh no, it's a long jump. Like, for one thing, is it a long jump, talking? Because again, if that jump was, 20 feet across, he would still make it. Flailing arms. It's only a fucking, 6-foot jump he's making, but I saw the last mission he did a fucking 20-foot jump. Because it's just automatic. There's no actual, like, he doesn't have, like, a limit to his jumping distance. If it's a short jump, he's still going to barely make it. If it's a long jump, he's going to barely make it. He always barely makes the jump. Let's see here. Majora's Mask. Yeah, I think since this game came out, we've seen that a lot in games. The automatic platforming. It's sort of a thing. It's sort of like, it has the visuals of a platformer. You are visually jumping from spot to spot and grabbing ledges and that sort of thing, but in the gameplay, you're not actually doing anything with the controller. He just sort of automatically jumps from here to there.
What's going on? Oh, Swoosh in the back. Oh, look at this. It's not forcing around. Let's circle the garden.
I'm not saying that it needed to be a platformer, but I'm saying that in general, this game's mechanics are very vapid. They're very much on the surface level. There's not a lot of depth to them, whether you're platforming or shooting or doing puzzles. Okay. My God. All right, we updated our category on Twitch. That's great. Flailing arms. I love it. Okay, remember he kicking his feet too. Whenever you jump, kick your feet and flail your arms. Makes your jump go further, I guess.
Bring in the new year back. I thought you were saying, Venka, what are you gonna do when you get in the
you're
ring?
Running on the air.
Oh shit! Fucking Locust is calling me out. Who's gonna play some Super Mario Locust?
Phew, I made it.
Whoa!
And he always lands on the ledge like, oh man, barely grabbed it. Oh man.
Who can clip that? What the fuck?
Usually has a little crunch sound effect to accompany it.
Oh. Hey, Happy New Year's, Mexi.
Yeah, when I play like fucking Mario 64, dude, and I grab that ledge, it feels good. It feels good to grab that ledge because you kind of had to work to get to that ledge. Likewise, Tomb Raider's game is all about lining up your jump. That game is really hard to platform in, but it's very rewarding. It's very carefully measure distance and get a good run up, and you have to hold the button down to grab the ledge, and you grab it, you pull it. Oh, it's so satisfying. Kicking your legs is supposed to help your balance during long jumps. Really, Dick? Sound like a gyroscope? That's fucking six. That's fucking sex. Sex sucker. That kind of stands to reason. Gyroscoping yourself. So you stay upright.
Right here.
Let's do a few things here. I gotta get the PS4 turned off and get the
Too far that way. Okay, right.
the PC turned on. Called a hitch kick, huh? Hitch kick. Alfred Hitchkick. Game is now saving. Turn off the PC or turn off the PS4.
Okay. So I want magic.
Oh my god. I've been thinking all weekend, guys, about Batman Arkham City DLC, where Batman got exploded and he survived. That's something I've just been seething about. I think it says a lot about my personality, right? I would be seething about that so many nights later. Talk about a abuse of a trope. I was telling my guys in the weekend that I feel like the writers didn't know how to use that trope. They knew it was a trope, but they didn't know how to use it. If you guys missed Batman Arkham City DLC, it ends with a climactic explosion. Batman believes he has outsmarted Harley Quinn by disarming all of her bombs in this building. But it turns out at the very last minute that she suicidally has lured him into a trap where they are both standing side by side, not 3 feet from a giant bomb. She had hid it behind a wall panel, basically, right? And she has a detonator in her hand. So he thought he had disarmed them all, but she had one left, and it's right there beside her and him. They're both standing side by side by this bomb. And she looks him in the eye like, I'm going to kill us both. And Batman looks resigned. He closes his eyes in resignment, like thinking, oh, this might be how I die. This might be it. I actually underestimated Harley Quinn. Didn't realize she was this crazy. She's going to kill us both. How am I going to get out of the situation, right? And then we see a quick cut to the outside of the building. It's a warehouse, a giant warehouse. The bomb explodes and spews fire out of every single window of the warehouse.
Damn.
So this is a hell of a bomb.
Down.
It's such a massive explosion from this one bomb
Yeah, Dick,
that it
Zonzo's
blows
a
out
week off
all the
now, every
windows
third week.
on every side of this warehouse. I'll tell you why, Dix. And we're like, oh shit, how did he survive? Did they kill Batman? And well, like, they couldn't have killed him, right? But how is he going to survive? They're going to explain what? That he has like some kind of special gadget, or he had a plan the whole time? Like, how could he have survived this? We're going to find out that maybe Harley Quinn sacrificed herself, like he used her as a shield or something. Like, who knows what could have happened? And the game, the cutscene intentionally delays for about 2 or 3 seconds to give you that moment of, is Batman dead? And then he just gets thrown out of the window. He gets exploded out of the window with Harley Quinn in his arms, and they land. He's like, smoke, oh, my leg, oh, I hurt myself. Motherfucker,
Get out of
you were just 3 feet from the bomb when it went off.
Shit!
It blew out the entire warehouse. You can't now lean on the trope of being like ejected from the explosion. Like when you watch that in classic 90s action films, the point and wire is that you're on the edge of the fireball already. It's like, will you make it or won't you make it in time? And you barely made it in time because you were at the edge of the explosion and the shockwave, made you go flying a little ways, right? But you can't have the peril of Harley Quinn's, epic, I'm going to kill myself and kill you moment, and have him have that moment of, oh, I might die here, the expression of, him resigning himself to death, and then have the cutscene of the explosion blowing out every wall of the warehouse, only for us to then see that he is somehow ejected from the explosion through the window to survive. Like, they misunderstood how that trope works. I don't mind a fucking, shockwave that blows you from the explosion trope. That's fine. Yeah, I can live with that. But, again, they totally neutralized all of the narrative peril by proposing overtly that Batman can survive an explosion like that from that range. Like, what? And Maya says he's got that plot armor in his utility belt. Yeah, and Token says he just built different, dude. Maybe he moved during the outside cut, huh? But it was instantaneous. But you have to imagine, Dix, that he did fire his grappling hook insanely fast, and then pull himself some distance away from the bomb until he wasn't 3 feet away. But again, the whole point of that scene was that he didn't have time to get away. That was the whole reason why. Again, it shows the bomb there. It's why it shows his face. He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Like, he didn't have time. Even if he did, he couldn't have got that far. It was an explosion that, like, practically leveled the fucking building. It almost leveled the whole building, and he was right next to it. Oh, my God. Anyway, guys, let me get this game started here. He shut his eyes because he knew Harley makes shit bombs. Yeah, maybe he was trying to protect his eyes, Dix, from the explosion. So, what do I got? That could be, too. I have a grenade. If I dropped it, like, what if I just dropped it? Like, just tap the button. That'd be really dangerous. Like, close his eyes. He's like, you know, I gotta protect my eyeballs. I'm not going to get burned. Here we go. Well, this thing shoots me out of here. What a fucking... It's just a cop-out. It's just a cop-out.
Oh, God.
Again, it's like the writers, they were aware of the trope of, you know, being thrown from an explosion.
Son of a bitch. Compa, you bastard.
But they don't understand, like, its function.
Compa, you bastard.
You can't just be thrown from the explosion when you were at the epicenter of it, one that big, and then he fucking lands, he's like, oh, my lungs are full of smoke, I hurt myself going through that window. Like, what? That's fucking insanity. Don't give me that shit. Remember in Dark Knight Rises how we all thought he actually took the nuke with him when it blew up? Yeah, that's another movie that had kind of a weird ending. Fuck Dark Knight Rises. I do want to re-see it, though. I want to see it again. Yeah, things get kind of hectic once you, like, wait too long and the fireballs start showing up. That's when shit gets really out of control. I saw it when it first came out, and I walked out of the theater like, wow, that movie was fucking ass. Getting hit by Killer Croc or Bane or some shit would probably fuck you up, but Batman walks it off with the regular, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're right, Dix. But again, I think that's more believable because you have the impression of it being like, you know, exaggerated sort of like a boxing match. There are many times in Batman where you're like, well, this doesn't make any sense, but I'll suspend my disbelief, right? I'm really more annoyed, Dix, about the fact that they clearly, from a director's standpoint, they use it to set up this moment of you know, extreme peril, right? Or this moment of like, oh shit, what's going to happen? How is he going to survive this? And the answer is just, he survives it. There's no answer to how did he survive this? Or how is he going to get away from this? They're just like, oh yeah, he just survived. He's just that tough. If it hadn't been, you know, telegraphed to me as a viewer, a moment of like, oh wow, he didn't see this coming. Like Batman, she's actually going to kill them both. Like she's going to kill herself and kill him, and he can't get away right now. Like he's too close to get away. How is he going to survive this? And they just totally copped out in the answer of just, oh yeah, no, he just survived it. He just got blasted away from it through the window, and you know, he's just immune to explosions.
Do I have to do a run and go? I feel like that's what I have to do.
Oh my God. That was the best death ever. That was the best death ever. Oh my God, what just happened?
Alright, got the controller plugged into the PC now. Hawkins says Batman faked being scared for the fans, huh? For the fans. Yeah, it was just stupid. It totally undermined that whole fucking chapter. The whole point of which was we had to disarm these bombs so they don't blow up. Like, he disarmed all those bombs, and the one bomb that was left still leveled the whole building.
Hold back.
What was the point? And it couldn't kill him. It couldn't kill him at point blank. What peril was there ever then? What was the point of disarming the bombs if he's immune to explosions?
Just barely shaking it. Okay.
Alright, retro arc.
Yeah, I think this one's not going to be possible due to the way the DualShock 4 is manufactured or something.
It was just stupid. The whole DLC was stupid. But that was really stupid. Boo boo boodly doo 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 doodly doo 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 doodly doo doodly doodly doo. So what am I forgetting here? I gotta change the aspect ratio. I've never heard of that before. forgot to do my little thing where I list all the names of people that help the channel out.
Instantly. If you've got a parry, you can parry the other direction instantly.
Let me do that now.
Parries reset the parry window.
If not for these fine folks here, guys, there'd be no stream. I stream full time. When the stream's offline, we're gonna stream all night long, most nights.
If you whiff a parry,
Unless these fine folks can afford to do it. Almost. Thank you to Akao says, John Hernandez, Katie Alpha, Lawnmower Face, Mark, Remy, Cynthia, and Salty Face.
get a parry.
Thank you to Ash, Lethal Mazera, Audrey Apples, Dick Sucker, Grey Gamer UK, Hubie, Max, Michael Hinkle, Munich P, and Wade Local. Thank you to Brendan Williams, Foul Mill, GK Live, Good Vibe City, Juna, Non, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Leon Madison, Mum Blues, Rage Against the Arcade Machine, Ricardo Garcia, Souptastic, Tony Bosher, and Toxic Vamp. Thank you to Benjamin J. Harkins, Karina D. Scott, Donka, Dapper Dons, Edward Kenneth Perez, Herb Durkin, Android Cruz, Kaiju, and Kenfinite. Thank you to Zanzu, Big Nasty, Eve Off the Chill, Herb Durkin, and Cruz, and Tree Tracer. Thank you to All Night and Dave, Ash Lethal Again, A Stuffy Muffin, Audrey Apples, Balls Deep, Beastie Boy Jr., Big Mac Lover, Blue Abs, Bonza, Brother Nero FGC, Carol Baskin, Cavias, Chumpe, Chulak, Circus Cancel, Decoy Mantis, Digsucker, Dr. Doom, D. Scott, KC2CA, First Opus, FPA Brian X, FPA Eddie, Gaming Zone AZ, Garbage Jungle Style, Good Sport 168, Insilo TOQ, J Bomb, 1901, Jiffy BP, Jetstream Justin, Jiffy Extra Creamy, Josh Taylor NC, KG the Legend, KO Fiend, Long Legs, Mothman FGC, Mutant Experience, Mystic Panda, Neon Riot 4, Niggers Jones, Nice Templar, Omega Urian, Overload Steve, Praetor 51, Rymian, Sin Theory, Spife, Task Force Faust, The Red Pandas, The Shen 3 Venge, Beautiful Sketchpad, VSAV, Doom, and Jokerbrain 3S. Thank you guys. I know the good part just started, but I got a dip, huh? Maybe play some Street Fighter. Good idea, talking guy. Play that third Strach. Never a bad idea.